Kiongozi wetu, Your Excellency President William Ruto, the Prime Cabinet Secretary, the man of the moment, the Honorable Duale, and all the good people gathered here this evening. Good evening. Your Excellency, today we have left it to Duale to be the truth person. And we want to say that Honorable Duale, you have done us proud, because putting to account for the record is good for this country. The people of this country for a long time have been very uncomfortable with the truth. Very uncomfortable. And it's a new beginning. Most of them have a few problems with us because of being truthful. As we have just spoken, we have put nothing on record. At least Honorable Duale has started putting it on record. It's the right thing to do. And Your Excellency, I will not be writing anything shortly because I don't think Kenya is ready yet for me to put on record what I need to do. I think let me allow Professor Kindiki, the Attorney General, Papa Aroma, a few people to get, it's a gradual thing, to get Kenyans to get used to the truth. In another 2, 3, 4 years, when I assess, Your Excellency, with your guidance, that these Kenyans need to hear the story on the difficult journey of the ascendancy of President William Ruto to the presidency and the futile attempts to stop him. We'll record that when the time comes. And it will be interesting. And Kenyans need to know the truth. Your Excellency, what the Honorable Duale has done is a very big step in our attempts to bring to an end the politics of deceit, conmanship and betrayal. Because conmen and betrayers fear being called out. So I think it's a good practice we start calling them out and giving an account of the intrigues around power. Your Excellency, I must admit today, because I'm a truthful man, that when Honorable Duale was sacked, I celebrated. I may look a mischievous person for celebrating the sacking of Duale, but I had a good reason. Your Excellency, Honorable Duale was in our team, but he was not available because he was in Parliament. He was in the National Assembly pushing the agenda of Jubilee and President Uhuru Kenyatta. So when he was sacked, I was very happy because he was now available for us in matters strategy and in matters messaging. And we took advantage. Kenyans hate betrayal. Kenyans hate people being treated unfairly. Kenyans knew the kind of work Duale had done for the President, Kenyatta and Jubilee, and were very unhappy the way he had been treated. So when we were going out with the President William Ruto, we would send vehicles to announce that in our entourage will be one Duale. And Kenyans would turn up to listen to Duale because they felt he had been treated unfairly. The same thing happened with Kithure Kindiki. When he was Deputy Speaker, he was not available to strategize for us. So when he was shown the door, the man was available 24/7. The same with Murkomen. So in a way, one of these days, when President Uhuru Kenyatta gets time and compassion to give me our audience, I'll thank him for chasing away these people. Because by doing so, he created a solid team that had a great resolve to succeed. Because the truth be said, if William Ruto had lost, it would have been very difficult for this team. If William Ruto had lost, in my scheme of things, and I know and I'm right, I'll be serving the 5th month in the committee now. All these people would not be here. So what happened because of the persecution? A very serious team evolved with a great resolve to succeed. And that is what contributed in a great way to propel President William Ruto to the presidency. Your Excellency, loyalty is what you have shown us. And what the Professor Kidiki has said is true. Honorable Duale and most of us have little regard for money. Money is just legal tender. When you don't have money, it's because somebody else has. It leaves your hands, it goes to somebody else. Your Excellency had this team that worked around you, gave in to monetary offers. These people would be billionaires. Money was offered left, right, and center for the betrayal of William Ruto. But men and women of substance, great men, said no, money is not everything. People must stand for something. And Your Excellency, we must also thank you because you have also been very loyal to your friends. And it's clear that a man who was persecuted because of standing with you today is the Minister for Defense in your government. A man whom I don't know whether he'll put in his book, who was almost assassinated on the 14th of August, Professor Kithure Kindiki, is today your Minister for Interior. Kipchumba Murkomen, who was thrown out of the Senate, is today your Minister for Transport and Roads. And you, as truly, who was locked up every Friday, as your Deputy President. Your Excellency, it's about you. This loyalty is you. And I think it's a good thing for this country that people must know you must stand for something. And you must stand for what you believe in. Because it's important. So I want to say, Honorable Duale, thank you very much. I met Honorable Duale when we were in ODM. By the way, all of us were in ODM. President William Ruto was in ODM. Retired President Uhuru Kenyatta was in ODM. I was in ODM. Musalia was in ODM. So these young boys who came to ODM the other day, they should respect us as they are seniors in ODM. And we developed a good relationship with the Honorable Duale. Later on, we did one or two things in business. And he's also a man of honor. If you do a business together, he'll do what you have agreed. Unless he changes, I don't think he can change now. And later on, he came to Parliament, he was our leader and gave us very good leadership. And when he came to the presidential campaign, he gave it a lot of vigor, he gave it his all. Honorable Duale, we salute you. And what you have done is the right thing. And let everybody who has time put something down. With my exception, let me wait a little bit for Kenyans to get used to truth. Then at the right time, we shall do what we need to do. With those very remarks, I want to request you to be upstanding and help me